Hi everybody, my name is Faralei Tangunan and I will be talking about the Harana of the Philippines. The Harana is a traditional Filipino music that embodies core Filipino values like respect, love, and emotional sincerity. So, one thing about us Filipinos, we're very family oriented, very respectful, we're all about giving love. The reason why I picked this topic is I was born in the Philippines, and Harana is a meaningful part of Filipino culture and heritage. It was not just used for romance, but as a respectful way to express emotions in a family oriented society. This music is deeply tied to Filipino culture, which I grew up listening to. So, the location of the Harana is the Philippines. It's a tropical island like Hawaii, so the weather is about the same, but Philippines, it's a little bit more hotter. Well, way more hotter actually, and it's way more humid. Philippines is a country made out of 7,000 islands, so it's very big. So we have a lot of dialects actually. It was very popular in the provinces like Ilocos, Batangas, Pampanga, and Cebu. Due to the Philippines having multiple islands and with the history of colonization, its people have developed a rich and diverse Asian culture with Spanish and Western influences. Harana occurred during the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines, which was from 1565 to 1898. The music was influenced by Spanish serenade customs, which were adapted into Filipino society. The harana became a very popular way for men to court women in a respectful and family-approved manner. Although it's not as popular as it was before, the music is still very much alive. Harana is usually slow and melodic. They're usually accompanied by guitar, and the lyrics are usually it usually expresses admiration, love, and devotion. The mood is romantic and sincere, and it is usually sung in Filipino or regional dialects. So some of the key figures for Harana is Freddie Aguilar. He helped preserve the music, and I just remember my dad always listening to him, so I kind of heard a lot of his songs growing up. The other one would be Parokya ni Edgar. They released the music in 1997, which is a very well-known classic called Harana. There's also younger Filipino groups like Sugar Cane, and they help keep the music alive by adding a modern twist to Harana. So here are 3 samples from the 3 key figures that I had mentioned. So first one is called Mina Mahal Kita by Freddie Aguilar. My mom actually gave me the song. And then the Parokya ni Edgar called Harana. So this is usually sung in karaoke, so it's a classic. And the other one is called Leonora by Sugar Cane.
Ikaw at ikaw pa rin, wala akong ibang iibigin. Lulubog ang lilitaw ang buwan at araw, patuloy pang lalakad ang panahon. Ako'y magmamahal sa'yo, hindi ito magbabago. Uso pa ba ang harana? Marahil ikaw ay nagtataka, sino ba tong mukhang gago? Nagkandara pa sa pagkanta at nasisintonado sa kaba. Meron pandala Tungalay kong arana para sa dalagang walang kasing ganda. Amoy rosas ang alimuyak kung nanaisip lang. Tadhanang mapanlin lang, di hahayaan mawala pa.
So the evolution of Harana, it was once used in a romantic serenades during courtship. Due to urbanization and gender role shift, it can also be performed by women now. It was usually performed by men back in the days. It does live on in love songs, films, and stage performances. How Harana was taught and learned was it was traditionally passed down informally in communities. It was learned by watching and listening, of course. It was also learned by local musicians. Although it's not usually used for real courtship anymore, it's still very much alive. Occasionally, it is used in serenades for special occasions, like if it was an anniversary or you were asking somebody out on prom, it would be usually used in that occasion. Themes of sincerity and love still resonate strongly in Filipino music today. Harana is not globally mainstream, but it's still very much celebrated internationally. It's often included in programs that celebrate Filipino culture. I did find out that there was an event this year in Philcom Center which celebrates Harana. As for the collaborations, it's usually fused with pop, R&B, and acoustic styles. Collaborations is what keeps Harana relevant for younger listeners. And also artist collaborations across different generations and genres also help. And then here are my references. So that was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about the Harana. Thank you.